Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my bathroom. We are working room by room to reset the whole house for the new year. There is nothing like going into the new year with all of the rooms just clean and reset. And I'll tell you that sometimes when I tackle a project like this, it can almost be discouraging to be like, I'm gonna have to do it all again. This isn't going to be the end of resetting all of these rooms because they're all going to be lived in and they're all going to get messy, but it is still worth it. I'm here to tell you, first of all, when you do these deep cleans and you get everything clean and ready to go, it is easier to clean it the next time, and it is just so nice to live in a clean space. So the bathroom needs some work. There's some parts of it that are better than sometimes and some parts that are worse. So let me see if I can take you on a little bathroom tour here. So like this is a very small bathroom. Like this is it right here. So let me flip you around and show you what we're dealing with. All right, so the sink here is actually in better shape than sometimes. Like the fact that this is all like clean, that's actually not me. That would be my husband. He cleaned out that sink and got it unclogged. It had like a terrible, disgusting clog in it, like want to throw up type clog. I cannot with unclogging sinks. So shout out to him for unclogging the sink, but the sink is looking better than sometimes, but we just need to clean up all of this here. The shower is the one situation that really, like, look at all of the orangeness on the shower. I mean, like, let's zoom in right there on whatever's happening with that. And I mean, like, it's happening everywhere. Like, what is all of this stuff? Like soap scum, I guess. And then like all sorts of, yeah. Do you know, like a close up of the dust and hair? That's disgusting. So shower can really use some help here. Then also we're going to tackle under here, the black hole of the things that live under the sink. So let's get some cleaning supplies and let's get started cleaning. All right, so I grabbed some magic eraser sheets. Those should help with the bathtub. I like to use these disinfecting wipes all over the counter here, like soap scum and stuff gets all over like underneath the soap dispensers. So I like to use disinfectant wipes for that. Paper towels and some glass cleaner, and also the toilet bowl cleaner, so that we can get some actual cleaning done in here. But let's get a few things just picked up off the floor and such first. Okay, so here are my thoughts on these like magic eraser sheets things. They seem so nice and cute and like simple. So they're like really, really thin. Like, can you see how like paper thin they are? And I saw them and I was thinking, oh, that'd be great. Like a lot of times you don't need an entire magic eraser and you can just have this like nice little sheet to clean up little things, but like flimsy. Like you're gonna tear through this in no time. So if you use magic erasers to like clean up little spills here and there, then these magic eraser sheets might be good. But for a disgusting turning orange with soap scum bathtub, like these are not cutting it. So I sprinkled the baking soda on it. I grabbed my giant thing of vinegar and also just a regular sponge. So I'm letting the vinegar sit for a second there. And then we are just gonna pour, or not the vinegar, I'm letting the baking soda sit for a second there. We're gonna pour the vinegar on it and just try kind of more like the old-fashioned way, because honestly, sometimes I think these little like cleaning gadgets and gizmos, sometimes they're great. I have a robot vacuum and I am a huge fan. If anybody ever wants my opinion on a robot vacuum, I sing their praises. So it's not to say that every cleaning gadget is not good, but like in this case, I think the good old baking soda and vinegar with a sponge is probably gonna be just as good as these fancy schmancy magic eraser sheets. I could be using it wrong. So if you know how to use a magic eraser sheet in a way that I am missing, definitely let me know in the comments. right, so shower and sink are done. Shower took way longer than I was expecting, but I'm hoping to still organize underneath my vanity down here soon. So those are done. I need to do the floor, especially behind the toilet. Here's the thing. I got a robot vacuum and I have it come in here and do the floor, but it can't get behind the toilet. And so the problem is it does it like 80% and I never come in and do the other 20. And like in this case, the 80-20 rule, it's not really working out. Let me see if I can move some stuff and show you. I guess this is where you should have like a content warning that like if you don't like seeing a lot of hair, don't watch, because like it's bad. Okay, like we're just gonna be real life here and show you exactly what it actually looks like behind my toilet right now, because it is not company ready. Let's just say that. But we're friends here, right? So it's okay. I can show you my disgusting behind the toilet and it's all gonna be fine. All right, so here's the situation. Let's get a little bit of light here. Just so much like hair and dust and stuff that accumulates. So the couple things I found to do, using a hand vacuum to get anything that's loose. And then it's such a strangely small area that a lot of times I just end up using wet wipes back there. So we're gonna work on it. Yeah, and like behind the toilet and everything. And I mean, I don't know if it'll pick it up on the camera, but this is all dusty too. So we're just gonna see what we can do back here. So now that we have really cleaned everything in here, I'm gonna start tackling inside the vanity. Let's see if I can move that. There you go. There's some of it. So we are gonna take everything out and see what we need to get rid of and see how we can rearrange it inside. So before we dive in, I just wanna give you a quick little, like, here's what we're dealing with. So these two open like this, tons of feminine products. I see some hairspray back there. I see some, that huge thing that's like floss picks, things like that. And then I have a few containers over here, travel stuff. I would really rather not have to purchase like new baskets and containers and things. We are probably gonna be remodeling this bathroom eventually. Here, let me flip you around. And so since we're gonna be remodeling this bathroom, I would really rather just stick with what I have and not have to spend money that it's probably organizing products that aren't gonna fit whenever we do remodel. Now it could be a year or 2 years even before we remodel. So I want it to be functional, but I have a lot of different organizing bins and things. So we're gonna see what we can do with what we have. So I think the first thing to do is just to pull everything out and see what we have going on. So I'm kind of surrounded by a bunch of stuff here, and I just kind of want to group it together, find anything that I don't need, and I probably just need like a section of feminine products. I have a lot of travel stuff. So I've used like this acrylic container that like opens like this. Hello, are you here to sniff everything out? I've used this acrylic container to keep a bunch of travel stuff, so making sure all my travel stuff is in containers, and kind of just, yeah, regroup and make sure that like items are together is really, I think, the best we can do with all of this. so real quick update of where I am at. I got all of my travel pouches stuffed into one pouch, so that is really nice. Let me show you real quick my travel tote thing. All right, so this is what I keep all of my travel stuff in. So it's not exactly organized in here, but it's all in here. So tissues, if I want to stick them in my backpack. I've got like the travel mouthwashes, travel shampoo and conditioner, travel Tylenol. This stuff I recommend everyone keep in all of their travel stuff. So it's called foil medicated first aid ointment. Now, of course, you know, it's not medical advice. Check with your doctor, all of those things. But like, you can find this on Amazon. And for me, best sunburn ointment ever. And I had one too many vacations where I was getting sunburnt, and this stuff was at home. So I have one that I keep at home, and I have one that I keep in my travel stuff. So I love having that. Travel deodorant. I have a little, like, essentially food storage container that I keep my husband's hair gel in. So we can take hair gel with us, hand sanitizer, travel sunscreen that I have, all of those kinds of things. So it's all just neatly tucked, and, well, by neatly, it's all tucked, let's say that, into this one acrylic container that just goes under the sink. This is all sorts of headbands and hair bows and things. I have consolidated this a lot from what I used to have. I could probably consolidate it some more, to be honest, but I think we're just gonna leave it as headbands and scarves, and these two can be stacked together and called done. So now I need to work on my feminine care products, and I think I have a container somewhere else in the house that I can use to consolidate some of those. And really, once we do that, we're gonna be in pretty good shape. So I'm gonna go find that container. All right, let me take you on the tour of what I have done in the bathroom vanity. Like I said, I'm just kind of using what I have, so it's not like a perfect organizing solution, but it's gonna work, and it looks way less cluttered than it did. All right, so I like to keep feminine products easily accessible front and center, so I just have a couple open packs. It's a little bit stuffed to get all the packs in there. I just use like a separate little divider to keep things separate, so there's that, and then I have an entire tote back here. This is the tote that I already had that wasn't being used, so shop your house. You may have things that you already can use, so I just stuck this back here, and that's holding all of my extras. There was a sale, so I stocked up. So there's all of that. I just have my Epsom salts back there, and the humongous thing of teeth flossers. I don't think we're ever gonna have to buy them again. Thank you, Costco. So there's kind of like the front main cabinet. If we come over here, here is that travel bin I showed you. These didn't fit in it. They are our electric toothbrush cases, so I just set them on top. Then behind, I have the like hair bow scarf things, and then this one is all jewelry. So I set it on there, and I set the travel pouches. The pouch of pouches is on top right there. And then coming over here, this is where things are like not super fancy. I don't even know what exactly this is. It's just some big container I had. So this is a bunch of random hair stuff. I hardly ever use a blow dryer. I let my hair air dry, but there's a blow dryer down here. I don't even know if I can show it. It's kind of buried. There is a curling iron. So this is heat protectant spray for that, hairspray, dry shampoo if I ever need it. So that's just kind of my random confined tote of hair stuff. This is all teeth stuff. So this is our open thing of flossers, my old retainers, extra. These are like replacement heads for our toothbrush, replacement heads for our water pick, things like that. So nothing too fancy, but everything has a place, and it's a bit more organized and confined. So now just a couple more things to tackle. The trash definitely needs to go out again, so we're gonna have to work on that. Then up here, I have this cabinet that is not really being used for much of anything. So I would like to get like extra shampoo and conditioner and put it up here. The problem is it is not the right height. So I'm gonna have to see what I can do about that. We've got a bunch of soap. We actually got it at an auction. That's why it has a 624. It was like some charity auction. All of this like men's soap bars. So we have soap, 4 Forevermore, dog shampoo, extra shaving cream, things like that. So I'm going to see what I can do with that. And then also I need to go through this disaster of a drawer. This one is actually in decent shape, I think. Yeah, this is all of our like extra razor heads. I could put them down below the sink, but we know that they're here. So there's that. And then my husband's extra glasses, which I guess I'll just keep right there anyway. So we're getting really close to wrapping this up. Let's get the tripod out of the way. Okay, there we go. It's out of the way. Obviously got to get the trash out. So close. It is so much better. And looking forward to taking a shower. After all of this, it is hard work to clean your bathroom, people. I did not realize how disgusting the shower was going to be. That was a lot of scrubbing. So I'm looking forward to wrapping this up and actually enjoying having a clean bathroom and getting a nice clean shower. I'm also excited to see if my husband notices. I actually think he will. I know that like, it's the classic, like men aren't super observant type thing, but like, I think he will notice. He's pretty good at noticing and commenting whenever I've deep cleaned something. So we will find out. If he doesn't notice, that's totally fine as well. But I'm gonna see what I can do about this like medicine cabinet situation. I would just like, let me show you. I would take out this shelf, but like, I don't know how to get these things out because they're built in right there. So I'm just gonna have to mess with it and see what I can do. Okay, I'm really excited. That was so much easier than I thought. So let's see, let me show you in here. Okay, so these right here, they had this little like push in tab, and that is how you got the shelf out. So I took the shelf out. It's just resting right here. I could actually probably just rest it up in here. But now like all of the extra shampoo and conditioner and soap, it's right here. And here's the thing, like the shower is obviously right here. And so if you run out of something in the shower, like you were out of conditioner and you didn't realize it, you can just reach out of the shower from right there and reach in here to get what you needed, instead of it being like underneath here and then you'd have to get out of the shower and be dripping wet. I think this is perfect. I can just close it all in here and super pleased with that. So now all we have left to do is the makeup drawer, and then we are gonna be done. I'm so looking forward to being done. Okay, so that drawer is a situation where some drawer dividers would be really, really nice, but I don't think I have any. I'm trying to think of what I already have in my house, and I can't think of anywhere that I have any drawer dividers, particularly that I'm not using. So we just kind of went with setting things in their place, getting a few things put back together, and it'll work for now. It'll probably get messy again, but that is okay. And I was able to pull forward. I had 2 open things of makeup remover wipes. So at the very least, I can finish one off before I finish the next one off, and hopefully not have so many open things. Just having one open thing at a time. Like I'm all for having backups and having a place to keep your backups, but if you can just have one open product at a time, it's gonna really help reduce clutter. So I think we're about done in here. I'm gonna take out the trash, and then I will take you on the grand tour of the nicely cleaned bathroom. All right, here we are, the nicely cleaned bathroom. So we have our sink top. I'll back up here so you can get a good look at that. So in all of its 80s glory, like I said, I'd like to remodel in here eventually, but at least it is nice and clean. And then we have down here where we went through all of the things in the cabinets, and so that is nice and clean. All of that, much cleaner around the toilet. It's an area that you can just like overlook and forget so easily, but like getting all the hair and stuff up from back there is awesome. And then of course, where we scrubbed in the shower here. I set those over there for right now. I will probably move them back there actually, but got them out of the way for a minute. I was amazed that, so this had scraped up and turned this whole back of the shower wall like silver. And I was amazed at how well it like came off. I had no idea that it was gonna come off. So anywho, so excited with how it all turned out. Hopefully this has been motivating to you to reset your own bathroom for the new year. Just have a clean bathroom to wake up and walk into in the morning. And so comment below, let me know if you have been tackling any projects recently, whether it's your bathroom or somewhere else, and we'll see you next time.